Alrighty, y'all, it's your boy Zxous and we're back. Now, obviously, I'm a bit late for this because 2025 started about 28 days ago, but I still have to do my 2025 guide for a lot of the players in the game, whether you're new, whether you're old, whether you just don't know what to do still when it comes to some of these topics that we're going to be covering for the next few days. I am going to be talking about it now, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Make sure you guys subscribe and like if it is helpful, and if you guys learn anything new, because a lot of people usually learn something new from these videos, make sure you guys subscribe and like I said. So today we're talking about how you can get gems, like a lot of gems right now, because there are new ways as well for older players that people don't even know about. So I'm going to be talking about how you can get gems updated, completely updated, including old players as well, for people who still do not know. So let's obviously start off with the basics, right? Your dailies and your weeklies, right? Every day you're going to be able to get to a total of 100 gems, which is being a total of 700 throughout the week. And then for your weekly, every week you're going to be able to get a total of 300 gems. So that's a total of 1,000 gems every week, just from doing your weekly and your dailies every single day. It's not really hard. All you have to do is really just complete some of these missions, and a lot of these missions are also the stuff you have to do to get gems, right? But your daily and your weekly are a good way to start to get your gems, right? Obviously, your main story, from the story mode, you're going to be able to get some gems here and there, depends on where you are in the story, but that's just a given. And then your challenge mode, if there are challenge modes here, for example, upgrade a Nikke to level 380, right? These are not like gems all players can get, because not everybody's going to be at 380, but they do have specific levels for every single player. So it might be like upgrade a Nikke to level 20, then level 40, then level 60, then level 100, then level 80, all these low numbers, right? So yeah, make sure you're doing everything in your mission tab, tab, from dailies to weeklies to main to challenge, because when you do these challenges, boom, for example, right there, cleared twice, and now I get 200 extra gems just like that for doing my challenge mode. So make sure you guys are doing all these every single day, right? That's the first step. Now, obviously, another way is your campaign itself, right? I know I said you can do the main stage, the main challenge mode or whatever, the main mode in the actual mission thing, but by actually completing 5 stages of story, you do get gems, right? So every 5 stages complete, you get gems from this. I can't show you here, I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but yeah, every 5 enemies you beat in the story, you get gems essentially, right? And this is hard campaign. I'm talking about normal and hard campaign together, I believe. So yeah, there is that. Now, if you guys actually take a look at the top left right here, where you see it says 0 out of 6 right here at the bottom of this map, those are relics. You need those relics. This is another way if you didn't know, but when you're walking around, if your character turns orange like this, that means there are relics around. So when it turns orange, that means this right here. When you see this, you want to collect that. The reason why you want to collect that is because when you take whatever you get back to the outpost, which I'm about to show you guys right now, just follow my directions, right? When you take whatever it is to the outpost, you are going to be able to get gems from that, right? The lost relics are kind of converted into gems, right? For every lost relic you find, whatever chapter stage it is, for every lost relic you find, you are actually able to convert either your albums or your lost relics into gems, right? So the lost relics would be these. When you complete these, as you guys can see, let me just go to one that I haven't collected. When you claim these, you would get gems. Basically, it says claim. When you get all 4 of it, it says claims, and then it'll give you gems, right? And then if we go to the jukebox, which is the album, again, where it says claim all, you will get gems. Right here you get gems for these, right? Just for, I guess, getting these albums and stuff like that, you get gems for these. Obviously, I still have a lot to get because I didn't meet these conditions, but yeah, some of these are actually very easy as well, right? It says collect 16 pieces of whatever it is, morning star, and then you'll get gems. Collect 18 pieces of morning stars. And if you guys want, there's a lot of videos as well, especially with the new archives and stuff like that. There's a lot of videos that can help you get a lot of these albums, right? So make sure you guys are definitely checking that out. So yeah, the lost relic and the jukebox is another big way to get gems, right? Now, another way to get gems is actually going to be a way that a lot of people actually for some reason forget about, but it is your Blabla messages, right? it is a new a way that a lot of people do forget. In your messages, it's only going to be the missions one, not the Nikke, not the group, only the mission one, right? When you do this, as you guys see, I'm just gonna click, 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 click. I don't really read these messages. I can't be asked, to be honest. If you want to read it. I just don't care enough. But when you click all these, you're just gonna keep going. It's a lot of clicking, right? Unless you want to read it, it's even gonna be more time for you, right? But okay, I guess that's that. I've done all of them, unfortunately. But yeah, basically when you do these, it's going to tell you to do a mission, and then when you do the mission, it's going to unlock very, very, very easy bosses in the story mode. Not bosses, but stages in the story mode. Very easy, and it's gonna be like about 2 to 3, 50 for each enemy you defeat, on top of another 50 for defeating all of the enemies, right? And then when you're done that, you're just gonna click gift claim, as you guys can see right here, and you will get gems, right? So make sure you guys are doing your, you guys will know what I'm talking about. It will literally direct you there. Once you just click it and it says accept mission, something is gonna pop up right here at the top of the messages saying go do this, and then it's gonna take you to go fight those enemies. And again, you will see that you get gems for defeating very, very simple enemies. Very simple enemies. So that's another way. Now one of the newer ways that you guys might have been like, wait, what's the newer way, right? Nikke has been adding a lot of new ways for you to get gems, right? With the link level infinite pass, and then also sign in for great gifts, right? The January perks. So if you guys actually go here, tap to enter. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Hold on. Now obviously right here, I'm not sure what you guys are able to see, but right here when you click this and you go to tap to enter, whatever, the link level infinite pass, that's what it's called, right? We can just close this, but you're gonna have these coins just generated, I guess. I don't know how I got them, right? But just by daily sign-in, you can get 100 of these as well. Doing events, you can get some of these as well, right? Then when you go at the bottom here, as you guys can see, it does say once a month, but you can get gems here. 60 gems right there, 120 gems right there, 320 gems right there. You guys, I didn't even know I had 17,000, right? I can get all these gems right now, right? Let me go ahead and claim this right here, redeem. All I have to do, I guess I'd have to log in first because I haven't logged in yet, right? But yeah, basically that's what I would do. But yeah, as you guys can see, there's a lot of ways for you to get gems as well. That's not even it. I haven't even talked about some of the other ways you can get gems as well. But that way right there was one of the newer ways for a lot of you guys, right? Tribe Tower is a staple for getting gems, right? Obviously, you get gems for every single stage you complete. Do you see? You get gems literally for every stage you complete, and every 5 stages. So what I mean by every 5 stages, stage 5, stage 10, stage 15, stage 20, you actually get 100 gems, right? And you guys can see right there, it says this at stage 195, I will get 100 gems rather than it being 50 gems as you guys see on stage 91. So yeah, and that's just from all the tower, Elysian Tower, Mistless Tower, Tetra Tower, Pilgrim / Overspec Tower, and then the regular Tribe Tower as well. You will get gems from your regular Tribe Tower as well. So Tower is technically the best way to get gems. Go about farming gems and stuff like that. Tower is what I would like to consider the absolute best way of getting gems. Another way is Lost Sector. You do actually get a decent amount of gems from Lost Sector. I haven't even cleared my exploration here, but I guess I have actually. I just had to redo it again to get all of this stuff. But when you complete 100% a exploration of the Lost Sector, you get 500 gems. And then again, some of these stages, I believe it's the EXs. Yeah, the EX stages will give you 300 gems. But every stage guarantees you 500 gems, right? So do all this. I don't even know how much there are nowadays. I don't even know how much there are, right? But multiply all that by 500, and then the EX stages by an additional 300, right? Quite a lot of gems, if I might be honest. If I'm being honest with you, that's quite a lot of gems, right? And then obviously you have little other things like solo raid, which comes once a month, depending on what you rank. Your special essay, you get freaking gems at the end of the season depending on where you rank as well. You get gems from these little things, but it's not a guaranteed amount. I'm just saying, you guys know you get gems from that, so make sure you guys are doing that so you can get somewhat of gems from those. If we go back to your outpost, you do get gems. It's nothing too crazy, but you do get gems from your bulletin board, right? Your bulletin board can drop some gems. It's nothing too crazy, like I said, but gems are gems, right? It could drop some gems. Actually, let me just go ahead and claim. I'm gonna have to change it. Actually, I'll do that later. All right, bulletin board is another way. what other way is there? I don't think there's other ways besides, there is another way, a big important way. Actually, a lot of you guys might not even know this because a lot of you guys probably don't even touch it for some reason. I don't know why. It seems like a lot of people don't touch it. I don't know why. But if you actually go to your advice, right, when you get a character, whether they're new or whether they're old and they're upgraded, you actually do get gems for what they call it, their advice, right? I don't know how I can show you guys. Here you get gems for their advice, their episode advice. So yeah, by leveling up your characters, this is a lot of characters I have. I don't even think any of the newer characters. Who is Rappy here? I don't know if I put Rappy, if I got Rappy's done. I think I did. I don't know where Rappy is. I guess she's not considered a pickup. She's considered a Lucian. I did get hers done. Okay, but yeah, you can just get gems for leveling up these characters, their rank, and then you will get gems for each episode. Up to, all you have to do is get them to rank 10, and then you get 250 gems for each character in the game. That's a lot of gems, right? So that's another big way, right? Other than that, I don't think there's any other big way of getting it besides like maybe maintenance and maybe obviously the events, you can get tickets and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really think there are other big ways. Maybe side story. I don't remember if side story does give gems, but I think side story does give gems actually. Side story is definitely a newer way as well. I think that gives gems. And then again, just simple stuff like your Alice Diary, your day-by-day missions, which I don't have unlocked anymore. Alice Diary and day-by-day, the day-by-day missions are here on the left side. But yeah, that's, I believe, every single way to get gems. Oh, it was going to be every single way to get gems until I realized you get gems from here as well. Your co-op, you get gems every single week. If you have it, you can get 250 gems every single week from there. And that's probably the only place you can get gems from now on as well, right? From the actual shop. Oh, and then your cash shop. If you go to your cash shop, every week, every day, and every month, you are able to get little gems as well, right? If we go here, daily, you get 10 gems right there. Weekly, okay, let's close that. Weekly, you get 50 gems, and then every month you would get 100 gems right there, as you guys can see. So yeah, those are now every single way, I believe. I don't think there's any other way to get more gems, like primary gems, than those ways right there. So let me know if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if it was helpful or not. I hope this was, because on my actual OBS it's frozen. So I'm gonna watch it back and see if this worked, because sometimes it be bugging on my OBS. But it's your boy Zxous. I'm out. Peace.